Hey y'all, it is Steve with SBL Games. Today I just wanted to kind of discuss a topic because I found, well, it's quite interesting. And then it's a good bit of useful information to pretty much share with the community as a whole, especially the gaming community. So that is with the PS5. So PS5 is a wonderful game console. It unfortunately does, however, have the same exact issue that the PS4 and the Xbox and pretty much all new gen game systems have. And that is that it gets just packed with dirt and dust. The heat sink gets filled with, animal hairs, dust, just overall whatever debris finds its way in there. The only real thing you could do as an end user is keep it somewhere in the open. You don't want to put it in an entertainment center, somewhere where it's going to be sucking in, the same hot, dusty air again and again. But what I wanted to discuss about it is that I have come to the realization that there is no overheat message with the PS5. So if your unit overheats, if you have a PS5 and it overheats, when you boot it back up, when you turn it back on, unlike the PS4, it will not tell you that it shut down because it overheated. So a lot of people think, oh, it's the power supply, and they replace the power supply, and guess what? The issue remains. So that's what I pretty much wanted to discuss. So just be aware of that, y'all. And then let's go ahead and get to the repair. It is going to be a pretty quick one. I've already kind of disassembled a lot of it. You can see the pile O screws right there. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move forward. All right, so we are back. I've went ahead. That's stinking light. I went ahead and broke it all down, and this is where the issue comes in. So on the power supply right there, it just gets all filled with dirt, dust, animal hair, whatnot, and then up here, you see all that buildup in there. Same thing, dirt, dust, animal hair. It just kind of builds up. So the only real thing you could do is slow the progression by where you keep it. But other than that, you will eventually have to either disassemble it down to nothing. As you can see, this is like pile OPS5, right? And clean it all out manually, put it back together. Be very careful if you are going to go for it. You could even leave this together how I have it to where you're not messing with any of the APU, liquid compound, any of that stuff. Just remove that top shield and then, disconnect everything and pull the whole thing out. There's actually two screws coming from underneath that you have to remove, and then this whole heatsink main board, I guess you could say, assembly pulls out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it, test it out. Should be it. This is more of a informational video for the day. So, moving forward. So out of the whole room, the spot that I chose has like the perfect angle for this weird, if you could see it right here. But anyhow, I went ahead and got the power supply and the chassis all cleaned out. Gonna go ahead and put the power supply back in, so we could go ahead and get to the heatsink, because that heatsink is all clogged as well. And then we can move towards reassembly. So just one more quick look before I clean it all out. And then that's the finished product with it being cleaned out on the chassis. So almost done. Alright, so as you could see, all cleaned out all the animal hairs and dirt and dust. So we are essentially done. We just got to reassemble. And that is about it. Thanks for viewing. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I do apologize for the cruddy quality. I'm running off the camera phone, obviously, and then it's not letting me change back. So I set it for the front camera, and then now I can't do the back camera. Thanks for dropping in. Looks like I'm smoking a joint.